Greetings and welcome to the Halloween edition of the Sliders Review. Alright, let's address the elephant in the room. I know it's not Halloween. Alright, that's long past. But when it came to my Halloween videos, I ran out of time and I couldn't upload everything I wanted to. So that's why I'm uploading them past Halloween. But if you stop and look at it like this, at some point in time, it's gonna be Halloween time again, October. So somebody eventually will stumble upon my videos and watch it around Halloween time. So yeah, and I'm here today to talk to you about the Canadian horror show Slasher. So I'm just gonna give you the gist of this show and not go into full detail because it's been a long time since I watched this series, and that's because the first 3 seasons are on Netflix and I don't do Netflix. And I've already reviewed the 4th season, but I've only watched the first episode of the 5th because the 5th is on Shudder and I need to re-get that, which is really cheap, by like $5 and stuff. Shudder has everything horror. It has movies, TV shows, Elvira, Chucky, you name it. A-list movies, B-list movies, C-list movies, and knockoffs. They have just about every type of thing of horror you can think of. But they don't really have that many big blockbustery type stuff, but they're starting to add it to their list. And so this show was created by Aaron Martin, and it's a Canadian show. When I say this is the best slasher television series ever, oh, I mean it. It's better than Scream, it's better than I Know What You Did Last Summer, and it's a million times better than American Horror Story, which I hate American Horror Story. I also hate I Know What You Did Last Summer, the television series, but hey, you know, whatever. And so, like, oops, not my camera over. So this show came back out in 2016 and it ran for 5 seasons. And it's still going on, but the 6th season hasn't been renewed yet. I think, honest to God, season 1 and 2 are by far the best. Season 3 is pretty okay, but they lean too heavily into American politics, which is bizarre because this is a Canadian show. Season 4, I have problems with. I've reviewed that already. Go watch that and you'll know what my problems are with that show. And season 5, I just haven't seen yet. And so every season has a completely different theme because it's an anthology series, similar to American Horror Story. And so this show is gruesome, it is bloody, it is disgusting. These Canadian people do not hold back. They act like they're so friendly in real life, but when it comes to like their television shows and probably them in real life, oh, they let their true nature come out. When I say this show is bloody and disgusting, I honest to God mean it. It is more bloody and disgusting than that of The Walking Dead. And also, there's so much blood, it's similar to that of Van Helsing, which was a show filmed in Canada. They do not hold back. And so each season, like I said, has like a theme. Now, when it comes to the anthology of this series, for the most part, most people do just like a 1 season, one and done type thing. But there are some people who stick around and do multiple seasons, like Paula, Bren Katie, Dean McDermott, and Joe Van Cola. And so, like, you know, they've done like multiple seasons and stuff. And like, even though this show is really good, it's kind of bopped around different networks. Like when it first came out, the first season was on Chiller and that Super Channel. Chiller, I think, is no longer available, which is really sad. I used to like that channel and stuff. I used to watch that thing with Jonathan Franks, Beyond Belief and stuff. And so like yeah, the first season was on like Chiller, but to watch it for Americans, we had to watch it on Netflix. And so the first 3 seasons came out on Netflix, and then the last 2 came out on Shudder. And so when it comes to each season, now I won't go into detail and spoil it because it's been a while since I've seen 1, 2, and 3. I haven't seen fifth yet, and like I said before, I've already done four. And so, like, the first season is called Executioner. And so basically in this one, it's a married couple where the wife is being stalked by somebody and he wears an executioner type outfit. Now, I can't give away too much detail because sometimes these are based on certain like movies, like Prom Night, trying to think, Orphan, and like a bunch of other stuff like Halloween and stuff like that. So if I give away which theme is with which season, then you'll know exactly what happened. And so with season two was bigger, huge cast and lots of blood and guts. It was disgusting. And I mean, it was disgusting. It was called Guilty Party. And there, the killer dresses in a Parker. Basically, it's summer camp, and there's a mystery to be solved. There is a woman who is dead who works at the camp. The other camp counselors and stuff, one of them did it. But the question is who? And also who's staying at the camp. There's a huge mystery that involves this woman who has done something to everybody there that gives them a motive as to why they want to kill her. Also, they have their own shady past as well. There is a scene that is so nasty. I think somebody body goes into a tub of acid. There's blood and goo everywhere, and it is nasty. Also, a little warning, there is a very graphic sexual assault scene in this season. It is very graphic, and I mean very graphic. Season 3 is when it started to show like cracks in the series. It's Solstice, and the killer there dresses like a druid. And basically, it's heavy into the politics of Trump and Hillary. I don't know why they went there because this is a Canadian show. I guess it's set in the universe of America, but still at that point in time, everybody was sick and tired of politics. And so basically what it is like, it's like this racist, like, right wing, like troll type person. A bunch of people in an apartment building, a poor apartment building, keeps getting like slaughtered. And so the question is who's like doing it and stuff. And it's probably their most political, it is their most political season just like ever and stuff. And I really wish they didn't go the political route, but I understand lots of other TV shows were doing it at that time, but still. And so like, in season 4, I've already talked about. So this is mostly just like a house full of people who are related to each other. The main person, who's like the grandfather, is going to give them a reward of millions of dollars, or who can be the last person standing. So they had to do a bunch of games. Only problem is somebody in the house is killing people left and right. And I don't know what the costume was in that one. I think it was just a mask. Oh, season 4 is called like Flesh and Blood. Now, season 5 is Ripper, and this is based on like Jack the Ripper, and it's set back in the old days of the 1700s or 1800s, something like that. And so basically, it just follows a killer that's like Jack the Ripper and stuff. Seriously, if you've never watched this and you love horror, you love slasher type stuff, you will love this show. And it's ironic, it's called Slasher of all things. Now, wasn't that spooky? Alright, well, I shall talk to y'all later. Bye.